Hello guys, and welcome to another video here on Solo Queue Adventures. I'm gonna be playing a Warlock for this replay analysis, in which I lost. We lost this game. We didn't necessarily lost it because let me put it up to 1 speed. Because of the laning stages. We lost it because of the calls we made in the map after the laning stages. We managed to keep even with the enemy team until we made a major messed up that didn't aid us the way the match was. Because the match, I think, was pretty even. Like our early game in laning was a lot better than theirs, even though there's still like a lot of like room for improvement. Because I was talking to the Spectre and I got zoned out. I wasn't paying much attention to what was going on. Which is something I shouldn't have done because I could have been more efficient in my early game. But then in the mid game, they played that a lot more better than us. They coordinated better, and made better plays around the map, which in turn led us to in defeat. But before I move on, talk about this draft. So I think we have a really good team fight draft. Right? The thing is that we didn't use the draft to use a team fight, or just specifically, fought in a team fight scenario well. It seems like, I don't know, it wasn't much coordination like when it came to like a team fight and the way we did. Like maybe the Tide, the way he played was like a solo. He was really good, but maybe like the style was like more solo. Me, I was just running around trying to heal this guy, and like, some of the time I was like, I don't know, doing. It was really weird. So I wanted the team fight scenario because my hero, all he does is like heal and amplify damage, right? And fun. This guy was a good pick. These three are good heroes. Paired with the sniper, it's good if we could defend the sniper, which we would be able to defend the sniper, because I'll get a glimmer cape and I have my heal and I could stun him. Spectre is good to counter that too, because you could just go on the heroes that go on sniper, or you could just, I don't know. Spectre was a good pick too. We had a good lineup. So did they though. Like DS is really good. This guy's really good. This and this is a really good combo. Drow is just a good addition of damage. It's like very evasive, right? Heals, he gets out of combat with his W. Could kite us, sniper, and the right click damage from them. But then, we still have the disruptor. It's just that we couldn't get in there because of Morph, ES, and like the lion stun and stuff like that. Like, they made it very difficult for us to actually engage, and I think they played better to their strengths than we played better to our strengths in the draft match. That being said, let's continue. So on this lane stage and stuff, let's go over to the lane stage. Free camera already? Okay. So on this, this is like pretty easy stuff. Like, we go there, we get a first blood kill. I just used my shadow word on him. I don't think he knew how much damage it did. So we just kill him level 1, and this already sets us up for an easy lane. So here, we get the kill and everything, and we're already ahead. So I just go here, harass a little bit, wait for the wave to spawn. For the camp to spawn. And now the camp, it's gonna spawn. I know, pretty much here, I'm just looking to like, come in here, like harass a little bit, be a little bit of an annoyance to them, and then just leave, and go pull for them. If he gets this pull, I get the wave back because I knew he got the pull. So that's really important to do actually. Like, if they're gonna pull here, just hit the enemy creeps. Then they'll aggro you, and then just walk back like this. So I walk back, very efficient play, right? So I walk back here and I tell my Spectre, him like, hey man, like, just keep the wave here. And he's like, yeah, I know. So he like does it, and we keep the wave here. Then
And over here, Radiant's
and then
top
so once
tower.
it's here and stuff, like you know, we just hold it, and this is great, right? Like they're over here doing stuff, but I'm just gonna go over here, do this, then I'm gonna pull the lane, right? Do this, pull lane. It's gonna lead us to like a XP advantage. Well, not because he came and contested me, but we still get the wave over here, which I want my Spectre to low. Which I end up giving my Spectre a really good lane, but this is not really what messed up the game. So what I want to direct my attention to, it's we had a good phase of laning phase. Like there were some inefficiencies, like when it comes to me, like the things I was doing, like this is the lane's gonna push back to us. I probably should have run to bounty. The fuck I was doing. I was thinking of inflicting some damage on him with fatal bonds and way, which is not a bad idea, I think, but not a great thing. And then so far, you know, these guys out in time, they were like not having a good lane, and I understand why they're not having a good lane because he doesn't have a lot of points of skills early on. Kraken shell and this, you know, and then it's the Drow is 2 range against 1 range melee. Just needs to get his level 6. Eventually he does end up playing it well, and then they end up coming back and taking this, but I leave the bottom lane to go and try to help him, and I think I am successful in that way. The problem that it starts, it's like I'll show you guys a little bit more. Let me fast forward to. So we end up getting a lead, right? Like see, we end up getting a lead on kills. Like we end up doing well, and you know this is like about like the start of like or the mid game already, right?
If you're looking
This is
for
the mid
Radiant's
game.
bottom tower,
We have a lead
Radiant's
into
top
the
tower is
mid.
about to fall.
Then here it's where things start going south. You know, we took 1 tower already. This is like the first tower take, right? This at 17 minutes we took the mid tower. First tower we take. So pretty much, you know, I don't know when the tower is full. Is that technically like, you know, your mid game starting, or like is it like at the 50-minute? Like I don't know when the actual mid game starts.
Radiant's top
But this
tower
is
is under
technically the
attack.
mid game already. Let's look at the Spectre play from the Radiant perspective. So here, you know, Spectre, it's about to die. But the thing about it is that
And over here, Radiant's top tower.
I don't think. Okay, so she saw 2 people top, right? Disruptor was bottom. She's gonna apply some pressure here. I'm gonna go clear this way. Go here. But she saw 1 person bottom, 1 mid, 1 top. Right, and she was looking in a minute. Or he was looking. So then here, you know, he's showing, but disruptors. Renegade,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
they go in.
Killing spree.
They kill him. All the team is in,
Just following up. Dire's
and
top
they get
tower is
killed.
about to fall.
So
Just wait.
that was something that I don't know if that was good or bad, but it definitely wasn't. I don't know.
Dire's top
I don't know
tower is under
what to
attack.
make out of it, because what usually happens in that scenario, right? Like they both died for 1 kill, right? And I don't think that's worth, because that's our main position 1 and our disruptor position 4, which doesn't really matter, killing their offlane and making them all rotate in exchange for us getting the top tower and their offlaner, but no tower,
Dire's top tower.
or they're gonna get this tower too, right? If they get this tower, that's not worth it.
If you're looking for Radiant's bottom tower, better hurry. Radiant's bottom
So they do get this tower, and then that's, you know, not worth, in my opinion, of what happened. They switched the game around, so now they're gonna play in the bottom side of the map, which is their side, you know, because they're dire. The dire, you know, technically occupies this side of the map sometimes, like. So this is dire, which is good, you know, but here, there is another play that I wanted to bring into this. There is a good play that we do at the 25-minute mark. So this right here, it's a good play. Let me go back a little. So we're over here. This is another play I wanted to show you guys. During that happened in my game. Before the 25-minute mark, you know, these two guys got killed. The Spectre and I end up getting picked off, or yeah, you'll see. So the Spectre again, it's over here alone. Nobody's showing and stuff. Like, she shouldn't be in this side of the map anymore. But she goes to that side of the map, and he goes in there without vision, and they both get picked off, right? So that's one of the things that led to this game being bad. There's not much we could personally do against that. So they're gonna push bottom, right? So Sniper sees that. Sniper and I TP bottom, right? So we both go bottom. They go on us. Recognize this. I ult. I slow them in the meantime. He drops his combo before he dies, which is really good. They end up dying here, but what happens afterwards is kind of like not good. So here this is still a good play, right? So like we're going whatever. But the problem here is this. Like,
I'll take that.
There's no reason to do this at all. This is really dumb. They both get killed for it. That was so. These two guys just died before this, right? Before we made this play, and then us three, the Disruptor, Sniper, Warlock, I made a play bottom, and actually did pretty well in that play. And then afterwards, these two guys come out of being dead. And they, the Tide does well, and then they do kill the Morph, but they end up getting too greedy and they chase past the T1 and died over here, right? So then this team, because we are dead, they're just, you know, like, they won, right? Like, that's in their favor. We had a good play, turned into a bad play. And it didn't help. It puts us in a static kill ratio, and then the Drow turns out to be ahead in net worth. Like, the Spectre was up ahead in net worth, but because he's taking all this like unnecessary stuff fights, we're just being greedy at this point. He ended up losing this game. Then so because of all of this,
Don't look too
I
scared
still
of
try to
Radiant's
like,
top tower.
you know, see what I could do. So here on this moment, I have a smoke, right? So I'm gonna go up here, and I'm gonna tell my team, we should do a smoke. As you can see, we killed a lion there, and I'm coming here, and I start pinging my smoke after this. See, pinging, smoke. I tell my team, let's go smoke. So we go smoke. We're over here. We don't need the Spectre because Spectre has ult. So we go here. Let me take away the fog. So we catch this guy. Spectre goes in. Kill this. This is great, right? They're like, get back. You know, like that was a good smoke. So we had a good play to counter their other play, and we ended up getting the T2 top, which was actually, and we ended up getting the tower top. So again, it's really important that you smoke, as you can see there. Because of the smoke, I was able to do this. The DS wasted his ult there, but then they played this really well. Oh, this is something I wanted to recall. Something like for you support players out there, you know, you're like getting into the game. Overcade is an OP item, just so you guys know. As you can see here, he almost gets raped, but I just glimmer keep him. He goes away. I train my life for him, but a position 5 for a position 1 is a lot better. In this situation here, actually, we go back. So we took the tower. Okay, so we are here, and we should have just taken the tower. After this happened, we should have. This guy should have not done this. He should have just walked back and left. We should have just left. But he didn't leave. That he got me killed, actually. But that's okay, you know. I don't think that was his intention. But we should have just backed off after the tower. That's what we should have happened. But the real deal, what ended the game for us on this match and why we lost, is because of this next play that's about to happen here. The game is about to end. They made a, so this was a really good play here, right? And because of that, they end up pushing us mid. They end up smoking. And they go and kill us in a triangle. You get a pick up on Disruptor. He wastes his burst. This is an opening for them because we took a fight up here after we should have just backed from T2. And then here, right, they have a catapult, so they're looking to just take this tower. And they take the tower, like this is a free tower for them. We can't do anything defend them and say that we are. We don't have their ultimates.
Nothing good happening to Radiant's middle tower.
So it's better to just let it go.
Radiant's
We let it
middle
go.
tower has fallen.
Right? We still haven't got the bottom T1, by the way. They still haven't got the top, so we're kind of even on this. But they do have this tower, have this tower. We don't have this. I think they're winning at this point. This
Radiant are
have
scanning
this.
for enemies.
They have one more kill than us,
Look at
and the
Dyer's bottom tower,
fucking
Jack.
Drow is with it. So I hear they take the T2, they go to Roche, and this is the play that we lost. Here, look at this. Damn, that's let me rewind that for you guys, so you can see what happened. So, right, they go here, they go to Roche. We're gonna go to Roche. Doom Roche. Right, they do it so fast. They have so much damage. Fucking Drow passive. And then, you know, we see this, we're pinging it and stuff. Like, you know, Tide's pinging it. Tide goes in, clicks in, and ults. And, like, we both die. We lose the game. Oh, man. Oh, no. And then, the Spectre gets killed. GG. Do we have buybacks? What do you think? No buyback, no buyback. He has a buyback. I have a buyback,
Now that's a broken
right?
bloodlet.
But I don't need a buyback. He doesn't need a buyback. This is like, there's no way we could defend this. Doesn't have ultimate. Buyback's not. So, yeah, that's pretty much GG right there.
Do Radiant want their middle tower?
After this, there's just like, you know, bought like a loot bottle at
It's
the
not every
base.
day you get to see
You know,
Radiant's
they
middle
got it
tower,
sent to
huh?
the courier,
Radiant's middle bed
and
is
then
full.
they just gave it to him. You know, they didn't even bring any condoms. They just bought the loot and just raw. They decided they just went. They go bottom, secure this tower, then they push us in. And that's to play the loss of the game. Cause in here, if you look here. They picked up the disruptor, but we're all up again. He wastes his ult. Oh, he used it. Oh, damn, wasted it. Go back.
Things could have been for Radiant's middle tower.
I use my ult, but Morph
Monster kill.
went behind us and killed us all. So let's look at this once again. Right?
Radiant's bottom
Over
tower
here,
is full.
taking this spot, right? The Spectre never left. I mean, the Morph never left. He just kind of stayed around. And we stopped.
Do Radiant want their middle tower?
We just let the Morph alone. The Morph killed us all.
Monster kill. Double kill.
Oh well. Yeah, I don't know.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know, guys, but as you can see, I don't know what we could have done much more differently. The Glimmer might carry,
Radiant's middle
made
tower
the
is
smoke
full.
play. We had the great defensive play here, regardless
Radiant's middle
our
tower is
offlaner
full.
in our position one. Safe lane carry dying.
The Radiant ancient lies in ruin.
You know, we did as much as we could. Like, we really did. And yeah, just end up losing this game. I think I don't know what I could take from it. It's like, just make sure that I communicate more with my teammate and let him know that that's not a good play, and we should back off. I don't know. I don't think my even would it matter if we had such a good early game and all that stuff, because we did. And even with that, we didn't manage to turn the tide when it actually came to a fight. We didn't actually take a good fight either. We just kind of like just used our spells randomly. Like, it wasn't like you know, a synergy like in some other game. It was a tough game for us. I think our position one and our offlaner didn't make such good plays. They kept like that dove past the T1 in the bottom area of the map, like in the Radiant safe lane. And once we passed that T1, when we took that fight bottom and went around the 25 minute mark, it's a good play. Turned into a bad play. It didn't benefit us. Excuse me. But okay, so that being said, let's go back to stats. You guys can see where I stand. I am 2580. This was like when I was at 2600 or more. Just like where I'm stand right now. We did have losses, more losses than wins lately, but that's okay. You know, there isn't much that could. Here, this IO game was also hard, but anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys liked the video, give it a like. You know, subscribe to my channel, follow me. I also stream live every day. I try to do it now. Might take a break in the future, but for now it's every day. It's twitch.tv / or like / however you call that one. Twitch.tv CX Live, Stax Live, whichever is better. Again, twitch.tv / CX Live. You can find me there from 12 to 5 Pacific time every day, or sometimes I stream more, sometimes less. Sometimes I start a different time, a little later or earlier. But you can find me there, where I will be continuing my solo queue adventures, which I'm trying to get to 3K by this month. So hopefully, wish me luck. I'll get there. Thank you guys so much. Let me know what you think in the comments. Fill them out with all your thoughts, ideas, and what should I do better, or what can I do. If you guys want to join me with the game, by all means, we can do it together. You guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching.